Hi, it's Chris, and this is my June 23rd review of today's reading and reading the Bible in a year chronologically. And today we went through 2Kings chapter 15, 32 through 38, and 2Chronicles27, 1 through 9. And we get into Micah, basically Micah 1 through 1 through, where'd that go? Where did I leave that? 1 through 116. Then, yep. 2 Kings 16, 1 through 9. 2 Chronicles 28, 1 through 15. Then we get into Isaiah 7, 1 through 25. Very interesting round of reading, and to think that was all in the same time period of this. That Micah was prophesying the same time as Isaiah. That was something I didn't realize before. A couple things that stood out to me, I highlighted as I was going through this. King Jotham, he became powerful because he was careful to live obedience to the Lord his God. That's something we can take that little bit of nugget from. When we live in obedience to God, he blesses us, and he definitely does not bless those who seek other gods and rebel against him, especially when he's calling us to do something. Let's see what else we got. In Isaiah chapter 7, verse 9, Israel is no stronger than his capital, Samaria, and Samaria no stronger than his king. Unless your faith is firm, I cannot make you stand firm. Our faith in the Lord has to be what we stand on. But this is also the same place that we get the prophecy from Isaiah about the coming Jesus. A little bit before his time, a few hundred years before Jesus is on the scene, Isaiah tells about it. And it's his response. Isaiah is like, he's the prophet, and the king, or he says, hey, request any sign you want from the Lord. He'll give it to you. It doesn't matter how hard or whatever. Just you have a request for a sign from the Lord. And no, obviously I can't do that. I can't. Dude, are you're gonna test the patience of men, and now you're gonna test the patience of God too? He told you to do this. I tell you what. He says, I tell you what. I'll give you a sign, and it says, look, the virgin will conceive a child, and she will give birth to a son, and call him Emmanuel, which means God is with us. And then it talks about when the child is old enough to choose what is right and reject what is wrong, he will be eating yogurt and honey. And it talks about the desolation of the time period because of the rejection of God by his people, and that God's wrath comes against them and wears them down a little bit. The only way you can get their attention. But follow God. We need him. We need to know him. We just need him. We need to humble ourselves before him and turn from our sins and turn from our wicked ways and do our best to follow him and seek after him and seek his righteousness.